Consequently, Israel has an obligation to bring an end to its presence in the occupied Palestinian territory as rapidly as possible.
The United Nations highest court said on Friday that Israel's occupation of Palestinian territories and settlements there are illegal and should end. Its strongest findings to date on the Israel-Palestinian conflict. The advisory opinion by judges at the International Court of Justice, or ICJ, also known as the World Court, was not binding, but it carries weight under international law and could weaken support for Israel. This was presiding Judge Nawaf Salam.
The court considers that the violations by Israel of the prohibition of the acquisition of territory by force and of the Palestinian people's right to self-determination have a direct impact on the legality of the continued presence of Israel as an occupying power in the occupied Palestinian territory.
The court said Israel's obligations include paying restitution for harm and the evacuation of all settlers from existing settlements. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said in a statement, "The Jewish nation cannot be an occupier in its own land." Israel's foreign ministry rejected the opinion as fundamentally wrong and one-sided. The World Court said the UN Security Council, the General Assembly and all states have an obligation not to recognise the occupation as legal, nor render aid or assistance towards maintaining it. A point echoed by Palestinian Foreign Minister Riyad al-Maliki.
All states must now fulfill their clear obligations. No aid, no collusion, no money, no weapons, no trade, nothing.
The case stems from a 2022 request for a legal opinion from the UN General Assembly, predating the war in Gaza that began in October. Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza Strip and East Jerusalem, areas of historic Palestine which the Palestinians want for a state, in the 1967 Middle East War. It has since built settlements in the West Bank and steadily expanded them. In February, more than 50 states presented their views before the court. Most states asked the court to find the occupation illegal, while a few, including Canada and Britain, wanted it to refuse to give an advisory opinion. The United States, Israel's strongest backer, urged the court to limit any advisory opinion and not order the unconditional withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Palestinian territories, arguing it could prejudice future peace talks.